Okay. Okay, take 3. All right, Ms. Proctor, I guess I'm have the joke all by myself. All right, this is the third time that I have tried to record this. Apparently, I know how to record on Loom easier than I know how to record on Zoom. So laugh along with me because it's been pretty entertaining here. All right, so I am going to thank you, those of you that came to my session. I hope you learned a lot about a recording on Loom. This is actually slides that we covered in the class. I want to go ahead and share my screen so that you can see the examples that I'm giving. I just double checked with everybody to see how you were all doing. And please remember to, make some lemonade out of the lemons that we've been given and really do something that will benefit the students when it comes to recording on Loom. Send some things out that are short, sweet, easy for the kids to do, but yet challenging. That's the important thing. We want to challenge them while they're at home, and we're all going through the same thing here. So you have a great platform to be able to make a difference in their day. All right, so what I want you to do is go to Google and you are going to type in Loom and you're going to click on extensions. And then you're going to find the icon Loom. It's a video recorder, screen, webcam, and mic. And you're going to add to Chrome. You're going to give Loom access. It's going to ask you if you can have access to the microphone and the camera. And yes, absolutely you can. And then you're good to go. Then you have really cool options here. You can have screen cam, or you can have the screen only, or you can have the camera only. Now, I like to have the screen and the camera because some of the videos that I will send out to share with you actually show stories that I'm reading to the students so that they can read along and they can actually practice those sight words. Then down here at the bottom, it says show advanced options. You are going to click on that so that you can pick your options that you want. I like to choose recording countdown because it actually helps me pay attention that when it gets past the 3, it'll go, 3, 2, 1, then it's time to record, which is why I messed up when it came to this session and was not able to get the recording to work right because I didn't have a countdown. I need that visual, right? So so you can choose the preferences there. This particular slide I want to show you is an example of one of my recordings. You see the photo that's right here at the bottom of me, at the bottom of the recording, but I actually moved it over to the top right corner. You can move your face all around, or you can actually, there's little dots underneath the picture and you can click it to take the picture away. Now what happened, it was really funny in one of the recordings, I actually was moving my face away so that I could show the kids a word that my picture was in the way, and I moved it over so much that my face disappeared, but it was super funny. I just left it because I think the kids would have thought it was really hilarious too. Over here to the left of the page, up at the top, you'll see a little red dot. That's the button that you stop the recording. You can also drop that section down and it will show you a pen that you can draw or write on the board. That is why I like this platform so much, because you can underline, you can use that metacognition that the students need to bring attention to certain things in your lessons. Then you can go over here after you finish the recording. you'll see where there's a title underneath. Now, when I first started doing Loom recordings, I started putting the date, but then Mrs. Bentley Brown said, hey, you know what? You could take these recordings and put them in Canvas and teach the kids individual lessons. So I thought, you know what? We're going to use these lessons over next year, and we can put them in Canvas and make it different, individualized lessons for these students. So you basically just change the title, click right there. I've highlighted it. It'll actually highlight in blue. Then you type whatever it is. If your lessons compare and contrast, type that in there, and then it's good to go. Now, when I first started doing these lessons, I used to copy the link and then send it out to the students. But now that I've gotten to know the program a little bit better, I download. See these little icons that are underneath the video? There's a download icon. I download that and I convert it to either my YouTube channel or to Google Docs, or you can upload it to Canvas. Some of us don't have access to Canvas, and that's okay. But if you do, you can take those recordings and put them in Canvas. Now, I want to bring some attention over here to edit your video. Over here to the right, there's settings, trim, and actions. Now, if you are recording a video and something crazy happens at the beginning of the video, you can click on trim and you can trim that section that you don't really want the kids to see, and it'll cut that video out right away. I haven't actually played around with that trim button, but it looks like it actually could be very beneficial, especially if you are long-winded and at the end you are saying too much and you're like, I don't think that needs to be in there, and you can just cut that section out. All right, and then of course you want to link share. In order to do that, you can choose link sharing or make it public. I know we all are trying to protect our privacy, and link sharing seems to be the way to go so that we can protect our privacy and not make some of these videos public. I just made this screen right here larger so you could see those icons I was talking about. Downloading your video and actually converting it to YouTube or a Google Classroom. I'm not sure if anybody uses that, but you can download it and go to Google, and you'll just drop down those little dotted icons, go to your YouTube channel or your Google Classroom, and you can upload it there. I'm going to send out some of these links here that will show you an example of my lessons that I've completed. And then some of you were asking in the training, did we have to have 2 monitors? Absolutely not. It does make it a little bit easier so that you can see your PowerPoint, but you don't have to do that. As long as you have whatever you're wanting to show them on your desktop. And the neat thing about this is when you open up Loom, let me share it again, sorry about that. The neat thing about this is when you open up Loom, you are going to have your PowerPoint on your desktop, and then you'll just click on your Loom icon, and it will only show you a little square just like this little square. It'll only show you this little square and a circle picture of yourself. And so then you just click start record, and as long as you have picked the choice of recording countdown, you'll see some numbers. The numbers will go along, and then you'll start recording. It'll set you up. So that is pretty much the way you can record on Loom. I wanted to go ahead and show you real quick. This is a compare and contrast PowerPoint that was created, and you can actually see, let me see, I'm sharing. Okay. You can actually see where I have the title on here, the success criteria. I would put this on my desktop, and then as I'm going through, when I click record, as I'm going through, I would just take my cursor, put it on the PowerPoint, click the PowerPoint, and it will go to the next page. Click the PowerPoint, it'll go to the next page. Now, then the students can go through after, through the recording and click on the links that I've put in there and actually watch or listen to the stories that I have set up. So PowerPoints are always really helpful because not only is it something visual for the students to see, but it also helps them to see it's not, I'm sorry, excuse me. The PowerPoints are not only helpful for you because it's almost like a script for you, but it's also helpful for the students because they have a visual to look at. All right. Well, again, email me or let me know if you have any questions. I hope you have learned something through this lesson on how to record on Loom. Have a great day.